Good morning. Today we are looking at lesson 1.4. Sorry I didn't mean to leave that off of the note, so you may want to write it on there. This is lesson 1.4, solving inequalities. Our learning target will be I can solve linear inequalities. So it's very similar to solving equations. Many of the steps are the same, but our answer is a little bit different. When we solve equations, we have one answer, like x equals 3. And I'll kind of write an example over here on the side. X equals 3. That's an equation. It's one number. But if I say x is greater than 3, that means I have many solutions. My solutions are all values that are greater than 3. So 3.1, 3.8, 3.5, 3.10, 1 million, 15, anything that's greater than 3 is a solution. So that's kind of the difference between what we've been doing and what you will see in this lesson. Solving them, however, is very similar. So first we're going to talk about how to read them, okay? Kind of the most important thing. So reading them, let's look at an example. This symbol here is the less than symbol, and that's important to note, less than. And the way I remember it is that it does look like an L that has been squished, okay? So the opposite would be greater than. And if we add a bar underneath them like this, that would be less than or equal to and greater than or equal to. So what we're going to do here is we're going to learn how to write them in words. In this piece of the lesson, this is the first video. You will have a second video where we're actually solving. So let's look at that first one that we have there. This is really what you will see as an answer. This is what an answer to an inequality looks like. And so we want to be able to know what it means. So we're going to write it using words. So this is, you could say x is less than 10. I prefer to say all values less than 10. Remember that this is less than because it is an L, right? We talked about the letter L that has been squished. Okay, this is a less than symbol. So all values less than 10. Now look at that second inequality and think about how that is different. Okay. Notice the variable is on the right. And at the top, it even tells us that we need to read the beginning with the variable. And that's what we're going to do. So even though this looks like a less than symbol, because it also makes an L, because we're reading it starting with the variable, y, then it's actually greater than because they are flipped. And we can go ahead and flip it ourselves if we want to rewrite it above. So y is, and flip the symbol, so the y is on the left, and the -2 is on the right. So if you are to switch the left and right side, remember that the symbol needs to be flipped. So it's not actually a less than, it's a greater than. So all values greater than -2. Okay, so maybe go ahead and look through the remainders. Remember, if it has a bar underneath it, that means equal to. So for instance, the, what is it, fifth one down, that is a less than or equal to symbol. Okay, so try these, pause the video, and then come back and check your answers. Give it a moment, pause the video. Hi there. So take a moment to look through and check your answers to see if you wrote these correctly. Remember, this is how we read our solutions. So for instance, let's look at this one right here that I've written a star by. Notice that I rewrote it because it was a less than or equal to symbol. You can see it highlighted in green. But when I switch them so that the H is on the left, when we start reading it from the variable, remember when you switch sides, you have to switch the inequality. So it's no longer a less than or equal to symbol, it is now a greater than or equal to symbol. So what we're saying is that the solution is all values greater than or equal to 9. So it could be 9 or any number greater than 9. So 9.2, 10, 12, 15, 100, a million. Anything greater than or equal to 9 is a solution. So make sure to watch the second video so that you can see how to actually solve them.